Hi-ho, this is the PC Expert Amateur, and we're going to take a look at a fan company that I don't think most people have even heard of. And I hadn't heard of it when I bought it. It's Konisei. I think that's how you say it, Konisei. Or Konisei. Oh, Konisei. Not sure. It's the FL C1 RGB fan. And, man, I got it in a 2-pack. Now, there are 3 options. You can get a single one of these fans, and that fan will set you back $10.98. And it's got the same kind of connector. It's got the... Oh, wait, I should show you this first. See, here it is. It's a 2-pack, like I said. This one's a 3-pin, plus it's got a Molex attached to it. So you can either daisy chain a fan onto that with Molex, or you can use that Molex to connect to the power supply instead of using the 3-pin connector it also comes with. So as you can see, it has got some decorations on the sides, and on the front there's a ring made of lines for the LEDs, and these are not controllable because it's only one cable. And here is the SATA to Molex connector if you want to power them from the power supply instead. So they run at maximum speed all the time. If you want to get it with PWM, but still only one cable, then it's going to be $12.98 per fan. Otherwise, if you buy it like I did, then it's $15.98. So you're paying $8 per fan instead of $11. So, I mean, it's an okay fan. It's nothing to get excited about, to be quite honest with you. The blades are smooth on both sides. The fan frame has very, very mild texturing inside the frame. I mean, it's very slight. And judging by the specs that I could find, and it's not easy to find because I went to Konisei.com and nothing. And then I clicked on a link to go to Konisei.com and nothing. And then finally I was able to get to Konisei.com. I don't know exactly why it worked the third time around. But this fan isn't even on their website. So not really sure why. I only bought it this year, so either this fan has been sitting on Amazon and other sites for that long, or they just discontinued it this year after I bought it months ago. I'm not really sure. This says it's been here since February 19th, 2020. So they probably just discontinued it. It does have corner cushions. There's no cabling sleeve. And like I said, there's the Molex D and the 3-pin. Let's check out the sound profile. Pretty good low voltage start. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Look at that. I can hear a bit of noise from the bearing, I assume. And that's all the noise you get out of it. Why? Because it's only 1,200 RPMs. If I'd gotten the PWM version, that would have definitely given me better results as far as that is concerned. But yeah, this is all there is to it. So obviously, with the PWM, it is actually faster. It goes up to 1,800 RPMs, so it'll be louder. But this one is very quiet, very, very quiet. Here comes the Noctua to blast it out of the water. You're not going to notice the Konisee with this one running. So it's interesting because they claim that the volume of this product, well, they screwed up because they claimed it was 48 decibels, but that the airflow is actually 48 CFM and the noise level is 25. Although I think no, it is vastly exaggerated if they say that it's 25 decibels, because I mean, how well could you hear it? I mean, I could barely hear it, and I'm sitting right here. So I think it was probably sub 15 decibels. But that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. And I'm just curious as to how many how many LEDs there are in this. So let's see. All right. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Interesting. 16 LEDs in this thing, which manages to color both the front and the sides. And it looks nice either way. Just more colorful on this side. Just a standard hydro bearing. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be any good unless you get the PWM version on anything other than the case itself. It's not strong enough to use for an air cooler, and definitely not on a radiator. It's barely got any push to it. So yeah, don't do it for anything other than the case. And if there's lots of barriers, if there are lots of barriers in the way, don't even use it on the case, because it won't be able to push the air through or pull the air through the barriers. It'll be choking on it. It'll be like, help, help, Underdog, where are you? And yeah, Underdog isn't going to come. Neither is Mighty Mouse. Yeah. So I guess that's all I can really say about it. It's just not an impressive fan, but for people who want really quiet fans, I guess, and they don't need them to perform well because it's in an air-conditioned room and blah blah blah, then maybe this would be okay. But personally, I wouldn't even waste $16 if you need a pair of fans. That's just me. Let's take a look at the data. All right, so the Konisee FL-C1 LED fan has got black frame with translucent white for the LEDs. And that's that's interesting. And the blades are translucent white as well, but a different color of translucent white. The pair of fans cost $16, so $7.99 a pair, or a piece. It has CE and FCC certifications, although on the back side of the fan hub, there's a label that shows those two certifications, and then there's a symbol that has 3 C's in it. I don't know what that is. If anybody knows, let me know, please. Made in China, 120 by 25, 20,000 hours of life versus 150,000 plus for the Noctua. 90-day warranty versus 6 years for the Noctua. It's got 16 LEDs, which the Noctua doesn't have. And 160 grams versus 200 for the Noctua. Both of them have 9 blades, standard mounting hole distance, 1,200 RPMs versus 2,000, 10% variance, 48 CFMs for the airflow, the static pressure, don't know, it's secret, and 25 maximum decibels. 36 centimeter long fan cable, and it's got a Molex D, so you can daisy chain, but there's no sleeving. It is a 3-pin DC connector and a hydro bearing, 12 volts, 3 amps, 0.21, 3 watts, 0.21 amps, maximum of 0.25 amps. No indications of flow and rotation, but it's a clockwise rotating fan. 4 screws, and then it's got corner cushions, and it's got a SATA to Molex D4 wire connector if you want to run the fan off of the PSU instead. We're done.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.